All right, folks, welcome back to Dragon Works once again. Today we got a 1994 Yamaha 535 Virago. This is a project customer's been working on himself. He's done a lot of work, but he's at a point where he needs a little help getting the thing running and what have you. The most interesting thing to point out that we're going to experience here is we've done a single carb conversion on it. The customer did this. An awesome Kean PWK34 carburetor here, flat slide. Really nice carb, a lot of adjustability. It's got the see-through bowl on it. It's pretty cool. This carburetor's never had fuel in it. The bike's never been tried to fire since he did all the work. He wanted to make sure that somebody that knew what they were doing was trying this out for the first time. So we're going to get to experience this together. So that's really interesting. He had some electrical issues. And he was telling me that, you know, when he turned it on, hit the key, nothing happened. But when he demonstrated it to me, when he dropped it off, it actually turned over. So I don't know where we're at. We're about to find out. I'll take you guys along with me here. I'm going to test for spark, going to get some fuel in that carburetor and see what this thing does. And see where we're at, you know, let's just say that. So without further ado, let's start tearing into this thing, shall we? Okay, first off, not good. Not bad, not good. We got a bunch of rust. Of course it won't focus. You see it down in there. It tried. There it is. Bunch of rust down in there. I don't know how bad it is. Further down, it's always worse laying in the bottom. This bike does have a fuel pump on it. He's got it all plumbed in, like ready to go, but I'm not gonna put gas in there and run it through all this new stuff. So I'm going to unhook that. I'm going to try to just put some gas right in the carburetor and try it that way. And we're going to have to clean this tank out and stuff like that. But what I want to do is give the guy an idea where we're at. So going to try to make sure it's got spark, put some gas in there, see if the thing fires up, see how it runs, and then we'll go from there. How's that? But definitely need a cleaning on this thing. Stand by. Run. See if we got spark. Oh yeah. Okay, we're almost there. So yeah, he said it didn't turn over, spark or anything. I think that's what he originally said. Then he was fooled when he got here. All right, that's the rear cylinder. Let's look and see what we got on the front. Oh boy, is she gonna run? All right, stand by. Okay, got some gas in the carb here. If I shake it, you can see the float bouncing. And up top there, you can see the level. Excuse me. Pollen's got me. Now, these things are supposed to be set up, ready to go. Of course, I don't believe that they engineered it for this particular application. But anyway, I got some gas in there. I'm going to put the phone here in the tripod real quick, and I'm just going to see what it does. Fire it up and see what happens, and then we'll go from there. We'll talk more about it. Not bad. Got to reroute the throttle cable. He's got some tension on it, so it's trying to pull the slide up. All right, I choked it that time. Let's try without it. Okay, so not bad. So what I noticed was excuse me there with the camera work. So basically the idle was turned all the way down, so I had to hold the slide open just a little bit, and it ended up firing right up. So we'll get to all the tuning and all the good stuff about this later on. Right now we're just trying to give the customer an idea of how much work it's going to be, what it's going to cost, that kind of thing. So we kind of got to know where we stand in order to do that. So that's the point we're at. Definitely got to clean that tank out like you saw. There's some things I got to do for sure, but I have high hopes for this. Now, I don't know what's going to happen when we try to rev it and all that kind of stuff. I'll find out more of that here in a little bit, but just want to get this thing checked over real good before I run it too much, because I'm unfamiliar with it. I just need to know what it'll do so I can get with the customer about it. Because he was smart enough, I guess that's the best way to put it. No offense to anyone. He was smart enough to have someone that knows what's going on to take it to the next level instead of trying to start it. The carburetor never had fuel in it or anything, as you saw, which is the way I want to start. That way nobody's messed with it, and I know what's going on. I think it's dialed in pretty darn good. Like I said, if this throttle would have been adjusted a tiny bit more, it would have stayed running the first time. But that's what was going on. Just had to open that up a little bit and let some air in. Okay, guys, I got to get back to work. I'm kind of just rambling for you. I got to get with the customer, and you just have to stay tuned to see the final results of it. But I don't know yet. I got to get with him about how long it's been since it's ran. But this is definitely the first start with the single carb conversion. And I do believe if it would have been set a little better, it would have fired up the first time and sat here and idled. So I'm going to call that a win for him so far. Okay, guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace out. Need anything done? Hit me up.